Hi guys, I'm Mama Very Many. I am mom to 15 children. My 15th son is in the pediatric NICU at Boston Children's and just had a complete open heart surgery and repaired his VSD, PDA, and I don't know, some other hole. So this is going to be an update video. I'm doing laundry at the hospital, which is super nice. They have a laundry at the hospital. So that's what I'm doing. So apparently they did like an echocardiogram and he still has a small VSD, but they don't see that as causing an issue with him currently. They just are saying that it could potentially close, but it shouldn't become an issue because it's small. His pressures and everything look good. So it has been 1 week, guys, since his surgery. Can you believe 1 week already? So let's see. I'm hot. I'm not throwing the sweatshirt in, although I probably should. Maybe I should. I think I'm going to. So he is off of, okay, I need to stop and concentrate because I'm too tired to like multitask. Okay, so they did a the echo, and they also found some fluid around his heart, so we're still diuresing him for that. Other good things, the good things that have happened are both of those chest tubes, one from the chest and one from the stomach, those are out now. He's all done with those, and he's doing well. After that, he started feeds. His heart is, the rhythm, you know how I talked about the electricity and the rhythm before? That all looks good. So his pacemaker is just kind of sitting there, kind of like a just in case backup type thing, but it's not needed. So he is doing all his own beats. Isn't that so exciting? Yeah. So he's got all his own beats going on. He is doing it. That's exciting. So that means that he won't need or most likely, he will not need a pacemaker in the future. That's so exciting. So his heart is doing the thing. So as far as heart goes, he looks really good. We are going to be moving it back up to the NICU. There's no beds available right now. And they also need to prove that the fluid around the heart is shrinking. So we have to wait a couple days and then take another ultrasound and make sure that the fluid around the heart is shrinking. And then upstairs, we will start talking about his lungs and feeding and those types of things. They have weaned his vent settings down a little bit. They've weaned the sedation down a little bit. I'll try to get a little video at the end because he is quite awake quite a bit. He had not pooped in 3 days. And so since he pooped like once since the surgery. And so that was kind of an issue. And oops, sorry. That's my badge. And we were a little concerned with that. So I was talking to, as soon as it happens, so he had thrown up. And I was like, well, sometimes before when if he threw up, then his, it's because he hasn't pooped in a while. So stopping midway because that's real life of what happened. My friend from upstairs brought me a beautiful coffee. It is so yummy, so yummy. Thank you so much. If you watch this, I don't think that she watches my videos, but on the off end that she does, I am so very grateful because I did not get coffee this morning and my breakfast. So this morning I was pumping. I usually do my power pumping in the morning. Usually what I do is I pump and then I go get coffee and then I come back and I pump. And so I do power pumping. Then in the morning, well, that didn't work out this morning. So this is lovely. It is, I don't know, I think it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Really weird. My schedule is thrown off. Sometimes I wonder like if I just get 9:30? Yeah. if I just get a whole new schedule for a whole new life. I think I'm at that point today, but I don't know, tomorrow could be all different. Anyway, this morning started off with me power pumping, and then as I was getting my milk ready and that type of stuff, I heard Azariah gagging. I went over and he had thrown up all over. So talked to the nurse, cleaned him all up. And then I could see that he had like pooped, and I was like, oh good, he pooped. Actually, the doctor had come in and I had said, you know, he hasn't pooped in days. We tried a suppository, we tried Calais, and he hadn't pooped. So he's like, yeah, let's talk about something else. I guess sometimes the like sedative type medication can really get them bound up, and his tummy is just, his tummy looks so sad. It's very like distended. And so then he was pooping. So then she goes to change him, and he continues pooping. Anyway, 3 diapers later and a huge hot mess, and he completed his poop. So I'm glad that he pooped. All discussing this as I'm about ready to eat my supper. Lunch, breakfast. Yes, breakfast. Okay, yeah. So that is what's going on with him. I think today we'll probably talk about if his name's on the waiting list to go back upstairs. They're gonna wait until they're gonna wean his rate down a little bit down here, but they're not going to take the tube out until we get upstairs and then let them do that. And we'll probably have to do it slower because he was on it for a while and he had been on it in the beginning. So just seeing his rates and really focusing on his lungs once we get upstairs. I think today the question is going to be about his stomach during rounds. I usually try to eat real quick so that I can go to rounds and then discuss like what the plan is for the day. But that's what I can see as being part of the plan, because most of the hard things have been situated, I guess, or like the tubes have come out, they're leaving the wires in. They explained that they leave the wires in for the majority of the stay, because if anything happened, then they wouldn't need to redo the wires, because that would require another surgery. So they just leave the wires in. So that's where we're at. I'm kind of hopeful at some point that I'll be able to hold the baby. I'm trying to organize some things for the house and household. I think that's going to be in a totally different video, but today is Thursday, so we are going to have lots of stuff going on at home this weekend. Some people have offered to help us a bit. Yeah, I think I'll discuss that in another video. Anyway, how I'm feeling in here. Most days I feel fine. I've made some friends and stuff in here. I'm focusing my time on making those books so that they can have the Yodo for Christmas. And then they'll have the books that I read aloud for Christmas. I ordered some cards so I can put the books that I'm saving onto the cards, so that's kind of exciting. It's really weird because even though it seems like I do nothing all day, I feel like I'm so busy, and there's always like every 3 hours I'm pumping, right? So 3 hours from the start of one pump, I'm pumping again, and I'm sitting there for half an hour. So my life revolves around pumping, and when doctors, therapists, and that type of stuff are. I also am trying to do a little bit now of like when he's doing his cares, like I can like move his arm up and doing a little bit of stretching, and then like last night I was moving his legs a little bit after talking to like PT, OT, and they felt that that was really good. So I'm gonna eat breakfast. Hope you have a blessed day. And you guessed it, guys, I got my snuggle. So excited. Hadn't held him for a while. I haven't held him since surgery. This is the first time I got to hold him since surgery, so super special. He was wide awake too, like the whole time. Oh, just some bonding time. So sweet.